Boba Fett couldn't even fight a Jedi.
He couldn't.
Yes, he could.
No,
He
got beat by a blind guy.
was
He can't
catching
fight a
them all.
Jedi.
His dad got his head cut off.
He was one of the many clones. They were cloning him.
He probably has PTSD, and like if he sees a lightsaber, he
Nah.
just curls up in
You're
a
just
ball
mad.
and cries.
You're just mad because you didn't read the books. You didn't go into detail.
read the
just
books.
yes.
There's
He was
a book about Boba
There's a
Fett?
bunch of books about Boba Fett. They're awesome.
About how lame he is.
no, about how he got out of that pit.
That's a
It was
waste
awesome.
of a
I
book.
never,
it's not.
I never saw it in the movie, and based off of the new extended universe, all that stuff doesn't count anymore. So as
Oh,
far
please, whatever.
as far as I'm concerned, based on the movies, Boba Fett's still in that Sarlacc pit.
Are there pictures?
Yeah, you don't have pictures.
Yeah, are there pictures in this book?
He
Oh, there's a lot of pictures.
he doesn't read a book unless there's pictures in it.
Yeah, I like comic books.
Welcome to Up, Down, Left, Right, your video game podcast. I'm Charles,
I'm Mike.
I'm Jeff.
and we got Gabe with us.
Hello.
Today we're talking Mario.
Yep.
I think they got tired of me talking about Super Mario Odyssey the whole time, so they just want to dedicate a whole
going.
episode to it.
Yeah, we came back, and then well, of course, Jeff was busting my balls about bringing my Xbox here, and or no, Charlie was.
Yeah,
He's
it wasn't me.
Yeah, Charlie's like, why'd you bring your Xbox? We're talking about Mario. Dude, I had this here like a week ago when we were supposed to record, but it was Thanksgiving, so we didn't. So,
I didn't know you had the Xbox here.
Yeah, I always bring something cool to look at. I got
Oh.
my Mr. Potato Head here and my little Pikachu.
Dressed as the worst Star Wars character ever.
Oh, please. Boba Fett. You and I know Boba Fett's awesome.
He didn't do anything in the movies.
Oh, he did everything.
We already covered this.
Django Fett would probably be worse than Boba Fett, though.
Well, because he did
lasts only,
he did
like, one movie.
Right, he did worse than nothing in the movies. He got his head cut off.
Stop agreeing with him, Gabe. Boba Fett was awesome. Like if him and Master Chief went to duke it out, it'd be a pretty intense.
Okay,
fight.
Gabe's a cop. Gabe, let me ask you something. If a blind guy beats you up, is that embarrassing?
Yeah.
What happened to Boba Fett in Return of the Jedi? Blind Han Solo threw him into a Sarlacc
Wait a
pit.
minute. This is coming from a guy that This guy is 300 pounds. How? Okay, answer me this. How lame is it of a guy that's 300 pounds just turns and breaks his ankle on a curb?
Well, that's poor
Playing
health.
tag.
That's poor health, and you shouldn't weigh
That's
that
pretty
much. That's why I don't weigh that
know?
much anymore.
Happens, you know. You know.
Django Fett, though, it's like, he doesn't even, like, really mean anything to the story. He's more or less just, like, there.
He's
I
just
would
the
say.
main clone guy. He's the one that donated his.
But no, it's
sperm.
not him. No, it was Django Fett was the main clone guy.
Right.
That was
Yeah.
the son of Django
You-
Fett was Boba Fett.
You
Right.
said Jango Fett,
You
but
said
you meant
Jango.
Boba Fett. Yeah, Boba Fett does Jack in the
Yeah,
movies.
that's what I meant.
Oh,
yeah.
don't fit this.
Are we talking about Star Wars?
No, we're talking
or
about Mario. Back to Mario. Okay, we're gonna go around the table.
Come on, guys.
And
Mario Fett.
You should have got a Mario Fett. Okay, best Mario game
I like Super Mario 3.
for me. It's Super Mario Odyssey.
N64.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Mario 64.
It was maddening, but it was still fun.
That was a pretty good one.
No, I liked 3 because that was the first time you could like become the raccoon.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
fly and all do those cool things, and it
Tanuki
had the
suit.
big map. It was
That's the game, though, where they have, like, people can finish it in, like, 11 seconds or, like, 11...
Oh, that's like most of the side scroller
Yeah.
ones because you can find the warp holes and all that. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
it was awesome.
Yeah, whereas Mario 64 and
Mario
Super
64,
Mario
you can
Odyssey.
do it, too. You can, like... I think they had some sort of cheat where you could, like, go all the way down to where, like, you fight Ganondorf... Or not... What, Ganondorf?
Ganondorf.
That'd be an interesting
That would be the
game.
best Mario game ever.
You fight Ganondorf at the end.
That would be awesome. You're like, what the heck?
Wait,
Then
Found the
Link,
secret level.
yeah,
Link versus Bowser.
yeah. Link, what the F? Where did Ganondorf come from? No, but like Super Mario 3 was like a precursor to for the Super Nintendo Super Mario World, where it had the top view and you had the map and you went through. I mean,
To me, because you haven't gotten to play the Switch yet or
No.
the Super Mario
'Cause I'm
Odyssey,
poor.
and I'm gonna have Gabe play Super Mario Odyssey tonight, but it is pretty much the ultimate Mario game. It has everything in it to me because you get side-scrolling parts in that, and then it's open world. It's insane what you can do in that game, and then just the combat system, because in Mario 64 you could like punch and kick, and instead of punching and kicking, you have the hat Cappy, and he can take over enemies, or he can like destroy things, so you don't have to like punch and kick. And like that always drove me crazy, trying to punch and kick things in Mario in 64. And then like it would always like hit you or whatever. It was like, it always pissed me off.
You just weren't good at it.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm surprised. Because you told me that when multiplayer for Odyssey, one person could be the hat and one person's Mario.
Yeah, that's
kinda
one
lame, I
that's
think.
one sucky part about it. That
It's
is
so hard.
Like playing as one person plays as Cappy and one person plays as Mario, and so as Mario you're just running around, and then like there's moves that you have to have Cappy for, like you jump and then you jump onto Cappy. And then, so if the other person's controlling Cappy, they can just completely F you over. Or, I mean, and not even on purpose. Like, Jeff and I were trying, and I think you were Cappy, and I was Mario, and I tried to jump, and then, like, I don't know, you just weren't holding it long enough, holding Cappy out long enough, and so he flew back, and and I missed Cappy and just, like, fell into the abyss.
Oh man.
So that would be one thing. I want them to release DLC for Super Mario Odyssey.
To where you could be like Luigi, Mario, and
DLC.
Luigi.
Yeah,
Did Nintendo ever do that?
talking to your mic.
Did Nintendo ever do that?
No, they're starting to. They're trying it out with Breath of the Wild. So they had one DLC out, like
They're making you pay for it.
pass. Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
you have to pay for all DLC.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I liked about Nintendo, is that like they didn't have that. It's like you got everything up front.
No, I mean no, because like the last Smash Brothers game on the Wii U had DLC that you had to pay for. Like they made extra characters and they made extra maps and stuff.
What's the last system you've played on now?
I just got a PS4, so I've been playing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But like Nintendo wise, probably
Wii?
the Wii.
Yeah.
You had one or?
I
Oh,
still
okay.
have it. It barely
Yeah,
works.
I think so. Like when they got to like the Wii U is when they started doing that like pay for DLC.
Well,
You guys got a
jumped on
Wii
that
U,
thing.
right?
Yeah, I have a Wii U. The thing with Nintendo though, and like PlayStation, like the PlayStation Network used to be free. You used to be able to play
Yeah.
online for free with everybody on
Yeah.
PS3,
It still is free for PS3.
and then
Yeah, PS4 charges you.
right. Well,
Yeah.
PS4 started charging you because PlayStation found out that the like having free online play didn't make a difference in console sales. So they were just like, well, we might as well charge and make a little extra
Well,
money.
I think that it also costs the money too, though, to keep it free.
Right. Well,
Like
I mean,
running operations.
right.
and
They're
stuff
they're
like-
running like servers and stuff,
Right.
and like if they were selling more consoles and like outselling Xbox because they had free online multiplayer, they probably would have kept it that way.
Right.
But because they didn't, they went to a paid program, and then Nintendo Switch is doing the same thing. Like Switch to play online multiplayer now, you have to pay a monthly thing, and it's
Wait,
it's
what do they have multiplayer for the Switch?
like Splatoon, the like
Even
Nintendo
Mario Kart.
shooter,
Mario
and Mario
Kart.
Kart.
Are they
yeah.
doing it with Skyrim now?
No,
don't think that's
Skyrim doesn't have any multiplayer. That would be odd.
Well, like, you know how they did like Elder Scrolls Online? kind of
Right.
thing? Like, are they doing? They're not going to do anything like that.
I think like Skyrim is a test game for that. So if like the Switch has been one of the best selling consoles this year, it's outselling everything. And if they can sell enough consoles and people are buying enough games, like if people buy enough Skyrim, potentially they'll
break the gap between like Nintendo games and like.
right, and like third party games and like Bethesda and BioWare and all those companies might start making games for the Switch.
I bought a micro SD card to put in my Switch, and
Then
The-
put in your
yeah, I noticed when I clicked on the game Skyrim to manage the game, the save data to go to the micro SD card, you could actually get points for owning the game. So I got 50 points from the Nintendo
Why does the micro SD card matter?
because
I
you
think
have.
or isn't it just registering it onto
Aren't you not listening? It's just the filler to the story. It has
Yeah,
nothing
it's-
to do with it.
it just led
It's
up
something
to,
that I actually had to look up because I was looking up on how to manage my games to move it over to the micro SD card, like all my saved files.
Oh, okay.
So I was looking at
Did
the
you
game.
buy Skyrim like online and you didn't get the hard copy?
No, I got the hard copy. I just wanted all my save data onto the micro SD
Oh, okay.
to save space on the actual Switch.
Gotcha. Interesting.
And then I looked and I managed the game, and I got 50 coins, whatever. You guys are.
What do those like do though? What does that do?
I have
What's
no
the point of
idea.
coins? Now it's like it just sounds like more of like a gamer score. Oh, you got coins. Now you have nothing you can do with it.
I think they're starting to. Well, like they had Club Nintendo, and now they're doing My Nintendo. So, but I think My Nintendo's
this more.
prizes kind of suck comparatively. Like it's all like wallpapers for your Nintendo Switch background or your DS
Yeah.
background and stuff like that. Yeah, for
Back to
Mario, that's Mario, the original NES one, the dual cartridge.
that was so
That's
awesome.
mixed with the
Duck
Duck
Hunt.
Hunt. That was the first game that I remember ever
That's
playing.
the first one I still have that cartridge too. That
Gabe
was
is not
awesome.
old enough to know what an NES is.
Do you know
No, I know what
cartridges?
the NES is, but you're talking about like a duck. Wait, you still
Duck
on-
Hunt.
Duck Hunt? You ever play Duck Hunt?
No, I played Duck Hunt. I thought you were referring Duck Hunt to Mario, and I'm like,
No,
Mario's
well-
No,
in
no,
Duck
it was
Hunt?
in one game.
On the NES, on one cartridge, had Duck Hunt and Mario.
Right. It was a double feature kind
Gotcha,
of thing.
okay.
Yeah.
And it was like they released it whenever, like it was like a package deal with the
They
game
should
console.
They should do that more often. Like
Again?
Super Mario Odyssey should have Duck Hunt on it.
That'd be
Duck Hunt
hilarious.
Odyssey.
That'd be hilarious. And have that stupid dog that
You want to switch?
just laughs.
No, it's fun.
Switch, get it?
Yeah, we're talking about it. It's right there.
So you don't want to switch? Okay.
My favorite Mario game is Mario Baseball or Soccer, probably.
I heard
Striker,
the Mario
Super Striker.
I heard the Mario baseball and soccer games were pretty awesome.
Did you never played
I've
it
never
before?
played
The
either
soccer
of
one
those.
was amazing.
Yeah, I heard soccer was
it?
awesome.
The soccer one was amazing.
The only Mario sports game I played was
Tennis?
and that game was
Mario
so.
Tennis
I don't know.
Tennis
I
is
did
fun.
not. I didn't really like it.
It was like
Golf is horrible.
No, Mario Golf. We played that one.
Mario. Yeah, they did. They literally did every.
No,
sport.
well-
Yeah, they did every sport.
Yeah, well, technically the game for the NES was just golf, but the guy on it looked like Mario. So as kids, we always
Oh, the
called
old
it,
one. But
we
they got
always
a
called
newer.
it Mario
They
Golf.
have the N64 golf. one
Right,
also.
yeah, but I never played the golf game.
And then I like the tennis. I didn't think, it was, but they had
Tennis
the
was
back.
terrible. It was just kind of like
Yeah,
repetitive.
yeah.
Well, I don't really like tennis in general. So
Yeah.
It's like,
Right.
it's like I wouldn't.
I love tennis. I watch women's tennis. Well, I listen to women's tennis all the time. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Just close your eyes.
You probably wear the
It's
same headphones.
it's awesome. It's surround sound.
And the
It's like
same
you're
hat.
there. You know? Golly, look at these guys. I swear.
The soccer was really good though. The soccer was a lot of fun. The baseball was really good too.
Didn't they have a basketball
Yeah,
one
they had
too?
the 3-on-3 for
they have
the
basketball?
DS.
Oh, was it on DS?
Yeah, I had it and you lost it.
I never played it.
Charlie lost.
I didn't lose it. I never played it.
You remember Mario Baseball, right?
I'm not supposed to talk. I'm the filmer.
You remember it though,
I
right?
do remember it.
Oh,
we
you
played
can talk.
it. Well, yeah, Gabe and
It's
I
like
played
he's
Mario
talking to the
Baseball and
audience.
tennis.
Yeah, it's like the audience Q&A.
Yeah.
Our first caller.
You remember?
Do you remember Mario Baseball? Do you remember Mario Baseball? Comment below.
I still have it actually. I still have the soccer. I still have the soccer one. I don't have the
For N60,
baseball.
do you have an N64 still?
No.
He's talking about
I had
Wii.
GameCube. This is GameCube.
Oh, it was
Oh,
on
it was GameCube?
GameCube?
Baseball, Mario Baseball, and Mario Soccer were both GameCube.
I know
Oh,
they had it on
really?
the
And when I
Wii.
got the Wii, they play on the Wii, so I had that. I still have the
The one system we didn't own.
What, the Wii?
No, the GameCube.
Game-
No,
GameCube.
I just got a GameCube.
GameCube was like this system of my time, pretty much.
GameCube
That
was
and 64.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played a couple games on the GameCube.
Our dad bought us the N64, and I think the first games he had was Xena. That like
Xena, like Warrior Princess.
Dad loved Xena.
Xena,
Oh my gosh.
and this like jet ski racing game.
Oh, the jet ski wave race.
Wave
right?
race.
Wave race was awesome.
I
That
had
game
Wave
was
Race.
awesome.
That
Yeah.
was like the two games, and then I had to like beg for like the first Super Smash Bros.
Smash Brothers.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
if you're going like if that counts as a Mario game, that is one of the best Mario games.
That was good. That was good.
I mean, that's like every
But you're
Nintendo
taking-
character,
you're-
but
yeah. So that'd be like you could say that for a lot of characters though. Like,
and Mario's not the best character in that game.
Mario's probably one of the worst characters in Super
In
Smash
the first
Bros. in
one?
general.
No, whatever.
No,
y'all,
in all
y'all just don't know how
Smash
to use the
Brothers.
character. Y'all
It's all
like,
about
so-
Pikachu.
Let me ask you this.
Pikachu's gay.
Let me ask you
No.
this.
What?
Pika!
Ask me. Go ahead, ask me.
So like other
ahead, ask
characters
him.
can,
Wrong.
like,
You're wrong.
can use like Samus
Okay.
shoots this giant energy ball
Right.
that goes super fast and knocks you off the stage.
Right.
Now Mario shoots this slow moving bouncing fireball that if it hits you, does absolutely nothing.
Barely any damage.
See, we didn't play Smash because I
We should
all of
I
it
beat
with
Charlie
Mario.
in Smash.
I would beat you
Yeah.
in Smash.
No, I beat you in Smash with
No,
Mario all the
you-
time. Yes, I
you
did on the
didn't.
DS. Yep.
Well,
On the
I would
DS.
be
Don't
there
play Smash on the
annoying.
DS
A
anymore.
3DS. It was
Okay,
awesome.
maybe a competition.
Yeah.
We,
and then Jeff would always have Pikachu just zap us everywhere.
We can,
Yeah,
we
I'd
can,
be the
we can
most
settle
annoying.
Pikachu
this
shoots
tonight.
lightning. Mario
Yeah.
shoots slow moving
So no,
fireballs.
it's awesome. Mario's awesome. You just don't
Luigi's
understand.
better than Mario.
No,
Because
no,
Luigi,
no.
you can do that down B where he does the little kick.
Yeah.
See,
Never mind knocking
Mario's
off the
good.
stage.
He's a good all-around character. You're just mad he's good at all around.
Mario's like lighting a tennis ball on fire and then just like bouncing it towards
Oh,
somebody.
you're just mad. We'll have to videotape me just annihilating all the people with Mario.
I'd like to see that.
It wouldn't happen.
It would. It wouldn't
Yeah,
happen.
I don't think it's gonna
She
happen.
could
Yeah.
attest. She could attest that I
It
am
would-
amazing at that game.
I would annihilate
We had
you.
nerdy cousins. That's all they did.
That's all I did growing up.
What if your
playing
nerdy
games.
cousins are watching this?
Oh, it's
So?
okay.
Oh,
They know
well.
who you are. You know who you are.
He's a cop.
What's up, nerdy cousins?
Yeah, you know who you are. That
That was like a rite of passage when you went to our cousin's house. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, we're playing Smash for
If you
7
didn't play,
hours
if you
straight.
weren't good
Oh,
at
yeah.
Smash Bros, you basically were not allowed to be in that family.
And you couldn't
Nice.
it was just straight, like, you play for like 4 hours straight, and they would just kick our ass every time.
That's so funny.
Probably the only game they had. That's why.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens.
Yeah. So like,
But I remember the first Mario, and it was the same thing. That was the only game we had, and I annihilated that game. I would get so good to where like I just remembered. It's just muscle memory. I could keep going and keep going, and keep
Yeah.
beating the game over and over again. It didn't get harder. They just changed the characters. The turtles turned into those like black turtles.
I was gonna say it did kind of get harder because you got those black shell guys
That don't die.
That don't die. So that made it super hard. I remember beating the. I guess technically beating it and then like restarting from World 1 and all of a sudden the
Yeah.
sky is black in World 1 and then
Right.
I liked-
You just-
do you remember Mario Sunshine? Like that,
See,
that was
So
one of
that's
my,
GameCube.
That
that was
another
GameCube.
one.
I never got. I was gonna
Never
say
got to play that?
I never
No.
played Sunshine. And I
I
never
remember
played
Mario Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Oh, yeah,
was
Galaxy.
good. You never either. None
No.
of you played Mario Sunshine.
No,
The GameCube was the one console that we didn't
Wow.
play on. At
That's
all.
a-
Wait, is that
That's
the
a
one where
really-
you watered plants and stuff?
Well, he had like the little
The
Like
jet-
a backpack?
the hydro pack.
Yeah, I remember that
that
one.
game was really good though. That was a really good Mario game.
See, we went from N64 to like adult, which is Xbox and like PlayStation.
PlayStation
But
2
I wish we
and-
got the cube. I feel like we missed
You can
out on
still
a lot.
buy
of games.
it, like, at
no,
some of the old
I just got one.
A
not that
GameCube?
long- yeah, GameCube. So I
Can
need
get
to
Mario
I need to get
Sunshine.
games for it. I want to get the Star Fox because it had
Star
that first
Fo-
Star Fox
yeah,
where you could run
yeah,
around.
yeah.
Because all the other ones were just the jets and all that stuff. But
yeah, it was
I mean, we
the
missed
Star
out
Fox
on a
was
lot.
like rail. Was it still a rail shooter?
Yeah.
Like whenever you were flying?
on N64, I don't
no,
know. I've
on
never-
the GameCube. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
'cause
I
you-
never owned it. I've never played
Yeah,
it. What are
'cause
you asking
I've-
me for? God.
Well, because you were talking about it. You're like, you got to be a little robot.
Yeah, you run around and
Boba
shoot
Fett.
people.
Well, you remember in Mario Galaxy, it was 2-player, and you could be the little guy that like on the. Did you ever? none of
I
you
never
played
played Galaxy either. So
Did you play Galaxy? You said you played
Yeah, I
Galaxy.
played
So
Galaxy.
you could have a second
talking
person,
to your microphone.
and you know how
I played Galaxy.
Star
how, like,
Wars Galaxy.
So you would be Mario, and you could have a second person.
Really? Who else would you play as?
Well, I'm saying the second thing. I'm telling you who else.
Okay,
you could
you'd
be.
play as Mario
You could be
in
the
a Mario
little,
game.
You could literally be just the Wiimote, like a separate Wiimote that just moves around to get coins and in the game. I'm not even joking. It's
That
just
sounds like
you
bull-
did nothing.
That's the
and if you
that's
pressed A, it like I don't even know.
that's
like,
the
made
that's the
somebody
mode
sad.
for like younger brothers. So like the older brother wants to play, and he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you can play.
Just get all
Here.
the coins.
Get all the coins.
That's what I would do with him. Like we got it on
Oh, yeah.
video too, where like we're playing Mario, and I was so good I wouldn't die, and Charlie got really upset and was crying and was like crying to Dad. Mike won't let me play. I was like, hey, you picked Luigi. It's not my problem. And then I'm
Luigi's
going,
better than Mario.
and then Dad's like, Michael, are you taking advantage of Charles? It's like, no, I'm just good at Mario.
People literally got bored of Mario. That they're like, we
Mario's
need to make
awesome.
a brother that
No.
wears green.
Luigi's
He
the
looks-
goofy brother that's tall and doesn't know how to jump correctly. That's who
But
he
he's
is.
better than Mario.
He is not better.
He
He
does
has
jump
his own
correctly.
game
He
that
doesn't-
sells
He jumps higher.
Luigi's
He
Mansion.
jumps
jumps-
higher than Mario.
He
so
jumps
obviously
higher, and then he
jumps
goes
correctly.
upside down and flails his arms
That's
like
called
a
flare.
moron.
Where was Mario in Luigi's Mansion?
That's called. He was kidnapped.
He what? All right, that's not even a Mario
Where-
game. That's a Luigi game.
Yeah,
'cause
but
they
where was
had to get
Mario?
one.
Where was Mario?
Where
though?
was Mario? It's a Luigi game.
Mario
where was
got it.
Luigi?
He wasn't
and,
saving the day though.
Where was
That's
Mario?
Mario
for sure.
and Mario 64?
He's probably doing his.
Where was he?
He's probably being a plumber. Isn't that
What,
what he is?
Luigi?
No.
Luigi and Mario 64 wasn't even there. Where was he?
Yeah, he was.
Where?
He was in Mario 64 DS.
Oh,
You
DS.
stupid.
So you had to wait like
Should
what?
have known that.
10 years afterwards to come out with Mario
And in
or
Smash Bros,
Luigi. and-
Luigi he can become a rocket and just shoot at you. Like what is I think he does that spin move, right? Where he just spins in place like a.
Who? See, y'all just mad. You don't know how to use them. All you guys, y'all just go for Zelda Link every time and just get has a sword or something.
Yeah, and what does Mario have? F***ing white gloves.
Oh, dude, he's awesome.
Although
He'll knock you out.
if they did a new Smash Brothers for the Switch and they gave Mario Cappy, he'd probably be pretty badass.
See?
They're going to because they're gonna have to because they're realizing he's nothing right now.
No, he's awesome. He's awesome.
Like, let's
Okay.
give him a cap
Okay.
with eyes
We can
on it.
all agree.
Dude,
the
Cappy-
best
Cappy
character
is his own person,
is
okay?
Wario.
Cappy is his
Wario.
own. Cappy
Wario.
is his own character.
Well,
Cap-
he just happens to match his old hat just with eyes.
Well, he does. Well, he changes his look. He can change his look into different caps, but Cappy will it up.
Bleep.
Mario needed someone to help him. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Y'all just mad. Y'all just jealous that you can't handle Mario. It's
You know.
okay.
Link is.
I'm
a
just
better
saying,
character.
Wario is the best
Zelda
character.
is probably Zelda's probably a better series in my mind at least than the Mario.
Oh, Zelda is
Ah.
top.
yeah, but
Yeah, after
I don't
the
know.
second
What if Zelda was a girl?
That's true. What
Zelda
if
is a
Zelda's
girl.
He's just being stupid.
Zelda is a girl.
We're testing Gabe's knowledge.
I used to think. No, I'm not even joking. When we first got Wind Waker, when me and her first got actually it was what is it? The Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarinium. It's like
The Macarena of Time.
it's like iridium. All that one of the
Hey,
periodic
Macarena.
tables. It's an element. Ocarinium.
It's number 162.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
got past that. Okay. So
what's how many?
I thought
No, he's
Zelda
not
was
done
the
yet.
character. I thought Zelda was Link initially, and then I was like, Chelsea was the one who was like, no, that's.
You gotta
Zelda's
read,
the
Gabe.
princess.
Gotta read, Gabe.
I turned subtitles off.
No, the way that
I
Dave
ain't
and I
doing that
actually played
reading.
Wind Waker was
Yeah.
I told him what to do and he fought.
Not Wind Waker.
I was the brain.
Not Wind Waker. That was the Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time. Well, regardless, I was.
Wind Waker, I beat before you beat.
Irregardless.
I was always the brain.
Irregardless. yeah.
Irregardless.
To be
And Gabe
Pacific.
was the fight.
Granite.
Granted.
What are you saying?
You have no credibility because you never play. Did you play the first Zelda?
No.
No, it's I
The
don't.
first
wanna talk
Zelda
to
game is awesome.
I'm sure it was. But
Oh no, it is.
I grew
it
up in
was
a
hard,
time
though.
with 3D
It's super hard.
Yeah,
games
no
were
guidance.
still made, you know. Played games like that actually were fun.
I think the
Actually-
hardest Zelda game is Majora's Mask.
That is a hard one.
That's
How do you know? You did. You
I
had a
played
GameCube.
it.
How do you know?
I did have a GameCube.
When?
no. He had a
Wait.
game.
Oh, when
You were the one that
64.
didn't have one.
No, I said you just had a GameCube. You didn't have a. You
It
didn't.
was
have,
on the GameCube.
Yeah, they
What,
they
Majora's
re-released
Mask?
it. Yeah, when they did.
Oh, that's right.
When
How
they
old
did-
are you?
I'm older than you.
Obviously.
when they
I'm
did Wind Waker, they also re-released Ocarina
That's
of
right.
Time and Majora's Mask, and then they
Yeah.
For
released.
GameCube, yeah.
Yeah, they released Ocarina
Yeah.
of Time, the Master's Quest, which like made. It,
Yeah,
it supposedly
really
made it
harder.
harder,
Yeah.
but a lot of what I saw was they just like flipped the dungeons, and so you just
Reversed
had to,
it.
Yeah, you just had to do
It's
the
mirrored.
reverse. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the bad guys were a little more pain in the butt. Like the master quest in Breath of the Wild, all the bad guys, they just like regenerate health, and it's such a pain in the. It's so annoying.
And your
and
weapons break.
Your weapons break. So like you have to be smart, and like your weapons break super easily. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, you know it'd be cool if they made a Mario game like Breath of the Wild.
Where you're like,
Yeah, it's like
I don't
open
know.
What
world.
more can
Hat
they give
breaks.
Mario to
Yeah,
do
and you
something
can
better
climb
than what he's
stuff.
doing?
I mean,
he does awesome things. You're just mad.
he double jumps. That's pretty impressive. I
It
guess.
is. And then he kicks and he flails. It's awesome.
Wow, yeah. And then what else?
And he saves the Princess Peach.
Yeah,
he always
well,
gets
there's
the girl.
other people
Oh,
that
except
he
for
no,
the
he
last
doesn't.
one.
He doesn't get the girl. He saves Princess Peach, but he doesn't get the girl.
He
Yeah,
doesn't do a good job of
it's just-
protecting her because she keeps getting stolen.
Well, it's not her fault. She can't, you know. She's the one getting stolen. You
Well,
can't
to
watch
be
her on
fair,
everything.
Zelda or Link doesn't do a good job of
Right.
protecting Zelda
She gets
because she's
taken all
always
the time,
getting
too.
kidnapped
Yeah, but he
too.
goes through some hardships to get her back. you know?
And Mario doesn't?
Mario just gets like a different tool, and it's like, solve the puzzle now. You have a hat.
What do you think Link
Solve the
gets? He
puzzle
gets
now.
a different tool every time too. It's
Well,
the same
Link-
thing.
You
Link
have a
gets the
water
same
gun on your
tools.
back now. Solve the puzzle
He's
now.
like he gets the same. It's the same thing.
Link
You
always,
just got a plumber and then you got a farm boy.
plumber.
What about a plumber? Plumbers are awesome.
He's
Link's not a farm boy.
Who do you call when your
Link's
toilet's
not even
running?
yeah.
Link's never been on a farm.
Yeah, he was in the Super Nintendo.
Which one? Link to the
Link
Past?
to the Past.
No, he wasn't on a farm.
What farm is it then?
You're talking about the
There
one
is
where he
no
finds
farm.
his horse, Epona. Are you talking about that where he gets the horse? He's on a farm for that.
Yeah, he's on a farm for that one.
Yeah, but that doesn't make him
But
a
he's still-
farm.
he's
If
still
a
a farmer.
farmer,
He's out in the
you're a
woods.
farmer.
He goes to the
Yeah.
farm to get the horse. He's
Yeah.
not on the farm.
But he's a country boy. That's all he is.
How do you know? He lived in a
Well,
tree
he's a
house in one.
How country is that? A,
a
tree
country-
house.
a
How many
country-
rednecks live in tree houses?
A country-
Plenty. When we were kids, we were in a tree house.
a country boy. A country
a
boy is
break.
different than a farm boy.
It's a similar thing. Yeah.
Anyway, Mario.
Yeah. Yeah. But I really like Mario for the Super Nintendo a lot, though. I like that one.
Oh, was it Super Mario World?
Yeah.
Yeah, Super Mario World is
awesome.
so freaking cool. And so, that's why I say in Super Mario Odyssey is kind of like the ultimate Mario game because it collects a lot of the elements from the other games. There's some things that are missing that I wish it had. Like they don't have like the fire flower or anything like that in there, which kind of sucks.
Can you ride Yoshi?
You can't ride Yoshi, but you take Yoshi over with Cappy. So like
Okay.
in Super Mario
You
Odyssey,
pretty much possess him.
yeah. In Super Mario Odyssey, Mario just goes around possessing things with a hat. He throws it on something, and then he goes.
So he does black magic now. too.
Yeah, he does.
See? It's
he
awesome.
does. It's good.
So let's compare. Let's just throw Yoshi in for a second.
Sure, we can throw in a dinosaur for a second.
Who's the worst character on Super Smash Bros? I'd probably say Yoshi.
Yoshi.
Oh, I'm not
Oh,
even.
no.
I'm not
Well,
even, I
no.
don't ever use those.
No.
Yoshi.
So tell me this though. Tell me how Yoshi, when he rides Yoshi, it gets him all this distance. He can go all these places with Yoshi. But the second you're in Brawl and Yoshi falls off stage, he's just throwing eggs when you need him to get up there.
Well, the funny thing with Yoshi is like Mario just really f's Yoshi over because there's things that you try and get to, and so you have to like jump, glide, like you do that Yoshi run, and then you just drop Yoshi into the
yeah.
abyss
Oh,
and
yeah.
jump off of him, and it's like
Yeah.
he doesn't
pretty,
even care.
it's pretty messed up.
Well, that's the whole point of him.
Epona's been in
You
like
just use
every
him.
game for Link.
See, what?
Epona, that's the horse that Link.
not
had.
every
Oh,
game,
not
but
every game.
game.
What are you talking
but
about?
Link
All like games that like
Link
people my age play.
definitely doesn't like.
Old I don't know what to say.
Don't know what to say.
Link definitely doesn't jump chasms with Epona and then drop her down
Right.
the abyss so he can make it to the
Right.
other side.
That, and you got to remember, Mario's like a cartoony-esque game. They're trying to make Zelda like a real kind of game. So it's totally different kind of concept.
Well, who would you compare Mario to? That would make sense then.
Mario, like Sonic.
No,
Sonic's
Sonic
fast.
It's like the
sucks.
Sonic can jump.
But it's
high.
the same thing.
There were some guys that did this like test to see who was faster, Mario or Sonic, and they based it off of the character's height and the distance they covered. And technically, Mario is faster
He
than
is.
Sonic.
They're using that
Yeah.
from the 2D games, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where he could run and just fly. Yeah.
Yeah, they were using it from the 2D games. It was so funny, and Sonic sucks anyway.
Yeah, he does. He just runs and jumps.
Sonic is
That's
pretty
it.
stupid, but he's better than Mario. It's-
No, he's not. It doesn't. No.
I mean,
he can't breathe fire or anything like that. He can't
he just
swim
outrun him.
underwater.
He'd just be gone.
What else can he? He can't turn into a
You know how many
raccoon
times-
and fly. He
You know
can't
how
turn
many
a frog
times
and
Sonic has
swim.
saved the world?
How many times has Mario saved the
The princess. Yeah, you're right.
Like,
Is he a
push him past
plumber
that.
anymore? When does he do anything related to plumbing?
What's
He-
wrong with that? He's
well,
a common man.
He goes through pipes.
So you're,
Yeah.
you're hating common men?
He's like a
That's-
super plumber.
Fighting dragons underneath the ground? That's awesome.
Is that the
Gators?
is that the common man though? That's what you just
Sure.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Blue
You don't
collar
know.
worker,
Are you a
yeah.
plumber? You don't know.
The blue collar worker that has to go under
Yeah.
in the sewers of New York and fight gators.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to hear you for like 2 seconds.
That's fine. We can keep talking.
But I was saying for Super Mario Odyssey, they kind of borrowed elements from all the different games. So like the world element from Super Mario World, like you in Super Mario Odyssey, you go onto this flying ship and you go from different to different worlds, and then they have the 2D parts in the work, like in the, it's a really open environment, but then certain parts have 2D elements to it. So like you go into a pipe and it makes you go to 2D Mario, and you gotta do some side scrolling and
Did
stuff.
any of you play Paper Mario at all?
Yes.
Oh yeah, those
No,
games were
where you
pretty cool.
actually had to switch between.
And it had like, it was like a little bit of like RPG.
Yeah, it had a little bit. It had a little bit more to it, you know.
Well, and they also had Mario RPG for the N64 too.
No, Mario RPG for the Super.
Or was it Super
NES.
Nintendo?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah, it was
I
like,
never played that one.
It was
either.
like the very last game that came out on the Super NES. It was after the N64 came out.
Yeah.
So yeah, that game, like the Paper Mario games, and then the Mario and Luigi Superstar games are both like RPGs, and they're kind of like successors to the Mario RPG game. But I think Mario RPG is probably a little bit better than those two series are.
The Paper Mario.
Yeah, yeah. If you go back to like getting a Super Nintendo or getting like a
Paper Mario
an
was cool just
emulator.
because it's like a different aspect of like what you were actually playing. Like,
right.
It's all
What?
like paper related. So
Right,
it was
right.
kind of cool how
What,
they did that.
2D?
Yeah, like the rest of the games, you know.
It's different.
Well,
It was a side scroller.
They had like stamps and stuff that Mario would collect in those games, and then he'd use them for power
It
ups.
could be like a paper airplane. You'd have to fly to
Yeah.
certain spots.
And then
Wait,
you
I
had
thought
to,
you hated Mario.
I think Mario is a good character, but in comparison to the characters that are out there,
To other Nintendo characters.
Mario really isn't that impressive.
But he paved the way for all those characters to come into fruition.
Well, now, see,
Cool.
you can't use that though.
Yes,
'cause
I can. I can use it all day.
that's like saying like the first like Marvel or DC character is the best because he paved the way to the rest of the
He
characters.
is.
No, they're not.
Why?
They're not.
Why?
Because like other Marvel and other DC characters are better than other ones. That's just
How?
how it. What do you mean how?
Yeah, how? How are they better?
You're stupid. I'm not gonna.
How am I stupid? I'm
I'm
just asking you one question. Is that's how? You're just getting frustrated because you can't think of it.
Is
You
Mario
haven't been able to put 1 point up of why Mario is better than any other character.
I did.
is
I've done
Mario
multiple
is
things.
Mario really the good guy in Donkey Kong?
no, is Mario really the good guy? That's a good question.
Just the overall character, is he really? Because he's attacking that
Is-
poor gorilla.
okay.
That Bowser?
Bowser,
No,
he's just
Well,
trying
no,
to
you're
get
talking about the other, the
And
Donkey
Donkey
Kong.
Kong.
Bowser. He's just trying to get married in Odyssey.
He's
you
trying
know,
to
have a nice,
keep his kingdom going.
good motherly figure for his kids.
A blonde
and then
wife,
this
like we all
a-hole
want.
comes up and just
We all want a
kicks the
blonde
shit
wife.
out of him.
I mean, it
blonde
is a
wife?
little coincidental that Peach always happens to find herself kidnapped by Bowser.
Yeah.
You'd think at some point
Mario
she'd learn
can't
how to.
He can't double jump over those barrels though. That's for sure. He can double jump everywhere else. Can't fireball those barrels. Nope. But you got to jump those.
Yeah.
Climb ladders. What does that have to even do with plumbing? I don't know. But
Plenty. Yeah, have you ever seen a plumber work?
do they jump barrels?
Double jump. All the time.
Climb ladders all the time.
Yeah.
This is a Mario fan.
So I will be a Mario fan because
no
the only
logic. Just
No, I actually
explanation.
I take it back. I'm not like a hardcore Mario fan by any means, but I just feel like defending it because it irritates you. And I think you like.
I'm only
I think,
doing this to irritate
I think you're doing it to irritate me, so I'm just arguing back. So like, okay, someone's got to be for the guy, you know, the blue collar worker that's trying to get the girl
I
and
think
never
this is
can.
more personal for you though. I feel like this is really irking you a little bit.
Nah, oh.
You're like, because I played every Mario game since the beginning.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say I played every single one. Again, we didn't have the GameCube, and then there's a select few of like the Wii I never even got. So I played up to the N64 Mario games.
And
That's the last Mario
For the
game I played.
what was it for the Wii and the Wii U? They had new Super Mario Brothers and new.
Yeah, I played
Super
that,
Mario
the
U.
new one.
Those were
all
fun.
new. Those were fun because
With
you,
the,
could,
uh,
like, you could kill each other.
Well, the bubble mechanic too.
Yeah.
So you could kill the other person, or they could bubble up, and then you could try and run away from them. Because to get out
Yeah.
of the bubble, like you had to have your partner pop it. And so if like at the end of a level, it would be like, oh, so and so won because they got the most coins. And so
Right.
you could try and kill the other person. If they bubbled up, you could just like try and run through the level and collect coins and not get them out.
Did you ever
Right
play
there,
Double
plug it in.
Dash? Mario Kart Double Dash?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Double Dash was probably one of the
I think
best.
that was the because you could have the partner on the
Yeah.
back and they could punch people.
It
and
was
take their
awesome.
items.
I want them to bring that back for the newer.
I don't think they made another Mario Kart game that could do that.
no,
no,
that
they
was
went
the
back to the old.
that was the
mechanics.
only one that could do that, and that was so much fun because like you could play multiplayer on that and be a
You could have
co-op.
4 people, and you could go out. You could be like racing them, and you could switch spots, and then
Yeah.
you could have different items and throw and then punch and everything.
Yeah, it was so funny. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know
Sounds
why they
maddening.
didn't keep that going. They
At
just
least-
did it the one time, and that was it.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least adding that mode into Mario Kart, like
Well,
Mario.
especially for Wii and all that.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I heard was pretty good, but Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U, I felt like it was a lot of fun, but I felt like it was a little lacking in some areas.
It's the same. It's the same thing as the Mario Kart for freaking the Wii and like N64 is like the same thing. It's
It's
just
the
they
same.
just added motorcycles and stuff.
Well, the Mario
to it.
Kart,
Yeah.
and
the
like hovercraft.
the Mario Kart 8,
Yeah, it's getting kind of ridiculous.
the battle.
drifting
Huh?
and drifting.
Yeah,
Well, that
They
was
had
a-
drifting in Double Dash.
yeah,
Yeah.
they had drifting in 64 also.
No, I'm just
And-
saying from the original Mario Kart
from
to
Super,
now,
Super NES.
they didn't really add much. It's the same game.
The
Oh.
battle mode
Rainbow.
in
When did they start Rainbow,
Rainbow
Road?
Road
Was that Double
sucks.
Dash?
So
Rainbow.
stupid.
No, Rainbow Road has been around
For
since
Super
the
Nintendo.
since the
Since
Super
the beginning.
Nintendo. So Rainbow Road was always the worst
Worst
level
level.
in every Mario game. Like they were always like a pain in the butt to go through and beat. But I was gonna say Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U, like the battle mode wasn't very good, and then I heard for the deluxe edition they fixed it because that was always one of my favorite modes for the Mario Kart games. was
battle
battle
mode.
the
mode.
balloons. Or
Yeah.
something?
64 was awesome.
Yeah, the battle mode for
You know
64
what that?
was
You know what
great.
that reminds me. What is that? What is that one game called where they? It was an older game where it's almost the same.
Why do you look at me when
structure
you
as
say
it.
older? He goes,
Because you
it
have
was an
gray hairs.
older
You have gray
game.
hairs in your beard.
And he
so
point.
I figured.
It was an older game.
Yeah. It's like what? Like
oh, that's the old guy.
Yeah, what is it? Come on,
like an
tell
old
me.
game. They ride around in cart. They pretty much do the same thing. They ride around in cart. You could either have like rockets or something, or shields, and they had like an ice level. They had like 3 levels. It was like the same concept. Or you'd be in boats, and they would do it.
Was it
Oh,
Diddy Kong Racing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Diddy
same,
Kong.
Same concept on the battle mode. And it was,
Yeah, Diddy
Di-
Kong Racing was pretty
That was a pain in the butt.
pretty
though.
similar, but yeah, it was so
'Cause that
hard.
one
The
was
frame
more-
rate on that game was awful.
Oh, it's
It just
terrible.
feel like-
But it had a story mode and you had to beat the boss, and I remember it was so ridiculously hard to get all the way to to beat the boss
Yeah.
was retarded.
The
And the only
flying
reward you got
levels.
was once you beat it, it mirrored the levels. That
Yeah.
was it.
The
Like,
flying
you did all
levels were
this and that
ridiculous.
you just mirrored it. This is stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid freaking big pig thing. Whatever it was.
Yeah, Diddy Kong
Oh,
Racing
man.
was insane.
they had Donkey Kong 64, which was really good too.
Yeah.
I never played the Donkey Kong 64 game. I think you have it.
I have
right?
it. It's like
You had to have the
Banjo-Kazooie.
expansion pack for
Banjo,
it.
Yeah.
and Banjo Kazooie is
Yeah.
a good game.
Banjo Kazooie was awesome.
Banjo would beat Mario's ass.
Oh,
probably.
well, probably. I like Banjo.
Well, that's not fair. That's a double team.
Yeah, it is.
No, take out his friend.
Take out Kazooie.
Kazooie?
Banjo would just.
Well,
Banjo
no,
just builds
Banjo would
something.
get his ass kicked
Yeah,
if,
he's
if he was
slow.
by himself. Because if you notice,
Kazooie did all the work.
yeah, in those games, Kazooie does all the work.
He does.
Well, but it's Banjo's the body though, you know. Banjo's,
Right, he's the body, but like Kazooie, like when they run, Banjo just like lays back on
And then they
Kazooie,
relaxes,
and then
yeah.
the bird is like running, and then they jump off, and,
then
Kazooie
had
flies.
like the pecking thing he could do. and all
Yeah,
kinds of stuff.
fighting like Banjo didn't fight. Kazooie came out and pecked
Oh,
things.
he fought, but he was slow.
Yeah,
it's
he
just like
didn't really,
shh, shh,
yeah, he didn't really
that's
fight
it.
that much. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nuts and Bolts, the Banjo Kazooie Nuts.
I
and Bolts
tried
is a
playing
really
that.
good game. I loved the
couldn't get
building.
into. Well,
Did you
it
ever
was-
do the building?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
building.
but-
I couldn't get it. Like I had a hard time because like I went from Banjo Kazooie and then I didn't play the second one and then I played that one. I was like, what's going on here?
You could build. I
It's
don't know if you played
like
it. or not, but you
cars
could
and stuff
play-
like that.
You could build like.
Boats or cars.
You could make literally the ultimate vehicle. It could be like a super fast car that's also a plane, that's also a boat.
But
Yeah.
it's kind of like a Lego looking
Yeah.
thing though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it looks like Legos.
you have
and
blocks
stuff.
and parts, and it starts out with nothing, and you just add the wheels, you add everything, and you build it up, and then you put parts on it that makes it like a boat now. Like now it floats.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Now it has a motor. Now it has wings. Now you could have like retractable wings that
when
would come back in.
when you're like racing, does it get destroyed?
Well, you don't
No,
really,
you don't really race
race
with it.
Yeah, you more or less use it for like traveling.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Okay.
And he still and they still don't talk in that one too. They still go.
Good.
But kind of speaking on that point, like Mario Maker,
Was-
you got it for me for Christmas. or
Yeah,
birthday,
I
and
got it. I
and
got it
played
for
I was
you
like-
and for Jeff.
And I was like, oh, this seems pretty cool. And then the more I got into it, I was like, man, this is like the type of game. I'm not into like building my own levels too much. And so
Yeah.
I was like, this is actually, for someone that likes Minecraft, it's a great game. But I was just like, this is too much work.
yeah, I was like when I played that game for a little bit, and I had fun. But like my fun came from being like the biggest dick and like making the most ridiculous levels in like
Well, that's
Mario
like in,
Maker.
Like the,
So,
like
like-
Smash.
Yeah, just
never-
like
I never
oh
played
yeah, I did that with Smash too. I just
Oh,
I
okay,
just
that
tried.
was
You can
fun.
build
Right.
your own
And
levels.
Brawl where you could build them. Yeah.
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 I
They,
hated that map that you made with the lava walls and stuff and the
And you
cannons.
couldn't leave. You
We
just
did
kept
this-
Yeah.
bouncing around.
Yeah, Sean made this level. It was just like a giant square, and there was spikes on every side of it. And you started out on top of it, and the only way you'd have to, it'd be the whole top row is those like falling blocks.
Yeah.
So right when you'd land, you'd fall, and then they'd reappear, and you couldn't get out. So you'd be stuck, and it's just like a trap thing. And there'd be like one little platform in the middle where you could stand, and if you got a hold of that platform, you control the entire match.
That's hilarious.
You just like hit
I-
people as they're flying.
That's
by.
what the
well, no, I did this other map where it had two spots you could stand and be safe. And then like the middle, if you could get into the middle and stand, you could be safe. But there were cannons everywhere.
So if you get
And
in the
so
cannon, you just kept going in circles.
if you
the whole
well,
time.
no, you wouldn't keep going in circles. What happened was you got shot in the cannon, or you got into a cannon, and you would like just get shot to another one, and then shot into a lava wall.
Yeah.
And then if your health was high enough, like, and you flew further, you would just get like you would start getting shot into a lava wall, and then hit back into a cannon, and then
Yeah.
like start the process over again.
Yeah.
It was so
Oh,
it was
man.
so funny.
So maddening.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Oh,
But
I loved
and then like
playing
in
Mario Maker.
Mario Maker, they it was like
I never played.
it was a
them.
whole game based off of like making your own Mario levels.
Yeah.
It was all side scrolling, and so I like one of them for me was like Mario really had to do like 10 steps to get to the goal, but I put like hundreds of turtles in front of him, and so you had to like time the jump out perfectly to jump off the turtles, or you would just die, or you would
It's stupid.
or you'd be stuck on
Like-
top of turtles until like they're all just shooting back and forth at the bottom, and then you die. What have you been playing lately, Gabe?
Wait. Does it have to be like Nintendo related?
No,
No,
any
it's just
games. any
Uncharted
games.
4 is the
Oh,
game that
nice.
I'm currently playing.
Yeah.
Gay.
Is that
Yay.
like the first Uncharted game you've played?
Yeah, and because when I was doing Black Friday shopping, I got the PS4, and then I saw like in the rack there that it was like $12.99 for Uncharted 4 or something
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
cheap.
So I was like, okay, I'll get that because I knew the Uncharted series was good, so I got it.
Yeah.
I also got like Mass Effect and Andromeda or something.
Oh, Mass
Yeah.
Effect Andromeda.
Is that good, by the way?
You have to look at it. Just
That's
okay.
a whole different topic.
I played the other ones.
It's not like the other ones.
Oh, well,
It's a
that's-
completely
that's probably
new
not gonna
game.
be-
Yeah.
But that game was
Yeah.
like $12.99 too. So I got both of those. And
Well, at least you didn't spend a ton of money
Right.
on it.
Yeah.
No. And I got both of those. I went through the line and everything. So I played Uncharted 4, and like throughout the game, they'll be like, oh, like, what's your favorite like quest that you've ever done? It makes you pick from
Oh,
like
yeah,
one of the
you
other
don't
games.
know- yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
like, I don't know what any of these are. Like,
You're like, bitch, I've never done any of these quests.
That's like,
Yeah.
like I pick one, and he's like, oh, there's this one time where this Indian lord thing. And you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
That was
no,
a-
you got to play
That
the
was a
old
good
ones.
time. Yeah,
The old
so
ones are awesome.
They have a series that you can get the first, second, and third for, and it's like
Yeah.
$19.99 right now. So
Oh, nice.
after I beat the fourth one, because I'm pretty much done with the fourth one,
Yeah.
Alright.
that I'm gonna get that.
The game you need to try out is The Last of Us.
Oh yeah.
Is that
You'll-
good?
Yeah,
That
you'll
is
love
amazing.
That game.
Is that
game's
actually
awesome.
good though? Because I've heard
Yeah.
really bad stuff about that. Game.
Who?
Well, I have
Tell me
it.
who they are. We'll
Yeah.
We'll
Mike's
blast
gonna-
it.
Like the reviews, like there's reviews.
Oh
for the
no,
game.
it is awesome.
Mike's
The
gonna
That's
go
not the
punch somebody in
game.
the
That's not the
balls.
game where there's like 1,000 zombies coming at you and they're like shooting down the zombies. Right?
No.
no. This is one where
You
it's
don't
like a
have that
guy, and
many
a
bullets.
guy and a young girl, and it's like a post-apocalyptic thing, and it's zombie-esque, but it's like a bacterial infection, and you have to like work your way through to get to like a safe Haven kind of area. It's
It's like Left 4 Dead almost.
kind of a way better than that. The story
is
is
good,
awesome.
so I should
imagine
get that.
imagine
Yeah, that-
Uncharted but with zombies.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is.
I have it if you want to borrow
It's the
it.
same company that makes.
No, don't even
Uncharted.
borrow it. Just buy it. It's like $20, man.
Why would I do that when I could borrow it?
Because you want to own it.
Is this why you're in debt?
I'm not in debt. What makes you think I'm in
Your
debt?
credit score must be terrible.
No, it's not actually. Where are you coming? You know how old I am?
Funny.
Like
I'm an
40?
older white guy. My credit score is amazing.
What have you been playing, Jeff?
I've been playing Skyrim for the Switch,
Yeah.
and
Again.
I just experienced Skyrim on the VR today,
Nice.
which was pretty epic.
Yeah, you were like you guys were raving about that.
Well,
when you
Tina
came in
was.
today.
Jeff
Yeah,
was
Tina
sitting there
was.
quiet. Tina,
Yeah,
Tina was super
Jeff's,
excited.
Jeff's wife Tina was just raving about it while Jeff was just going.
Just nodding and quiet.
Pretty much what he does on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I've been playing Skyrim on the Switch also. I've never. This is the first time I actually bought Skyrim. I've never bought it before. I've always played it off of somebody else's system. So this time when I was going through, I made my character. I modeled him after Batman. So I named him Bruce, and I'm just going through punching things, and that's how I kill things.
It's too
And
bad
so-
they don't have darts on there. Like
yeah.
throwing
Oblivion
knives.
was a lot better for the punching. Like you could actually make your guy like a really good.
I literally watched him punch a dragon.
I punched a dragon
Nice.
to death in this game. Because I actually looked this up because I was like, I wonder if I
Are
could.
you like a what is it? Is it Khajiit? Khajiit?
the cat people?
Those guys
the
are good with the unarmed.
Yeah, that's what. But I went with a Breton because like that was the character
The
I could get.
Imperials say,
I could get him to look like Bruce
Milk
Wayne
drinkers.
the best.
I'm annoyed.
And but you have to build up your heavy armor. And
Yeah.
then heavy armor has an experience thing where all
Oh,
your
the unarmed
where your
attacks,
where
yeah,
your
yeah.
gauntlets
Yeah.
become your attack. And so once I got that, yeah, I just started punching things to death. Like I punched a dragon to death, and
Jeez.
it took me forever. It was so frustrating, but like I'm finally at a point where I can actually kind of make it through dungeons and stuff. It was
like-
How
ridiculous.
did you
That's
get the
so, like,
dragons down? That's what I don't.
anticlimactic,
How do you get the dragons down to punch them though? They're all flying a lot of
They'll
times.
come down eventually.
No, yeah,
Well,
they'll,
eventually. But
yeah, they'll land, and then you just run up to
I
it.
know that they'll land, but I always found it easier just to shoot them down and then freaking go.
Yeah, no, you just like run around, and then eventually they'll land, and then
You're gonna
I
have the final dragon, and it's gonna be like so anticlimactic. 'Cause you're gonna walk up and,
And
you're
just
like,
punch.
just punch it.
It's gonna be like the,
it would be
the
so
anime.
funny.
Did you ever watch One
Punch Man?
It's
That's
gonna
what
be
I
like
want.
that.
Chelsea
That's it.
Chelsea said, she's like, why don't you just make your character Superman? And I was like, well, because then I'd have to use magic, and I don't really want to. So
Magic is.
I have I let him use a bow also because they don't have any like, throwing darts or anything. But I mostly just punch things to death, and like I have my sneak up real high so I can sneak up on everything.
Like the Xbox One, you can like do all those mods now. Like you can
Yeah.
add all this stuff. They have like a bloody
Yeah.
one too. They got it's weird how much.
Yeah, I mean, I never did any of the mods, and I don't remember it being super bloody when I played it on the. Originally, I played it on the PS3,
Yeah.
and
Skyrim's on the PS3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
Xbox 360.
they've released it like 20 times, and he's bought every single one.
yeah, every single copy.
Why?
It's a good game. I like the game.
Oh man.
They know how to get his money.
It's like Pokemon. It's like a Pokemon game. You come out with a new Pokemon game, I'm gonna buy
It's
it.
not
like
a
Ultra,
it's not a
it's
new
the same
it's not a
game.
new Elder Scrolls
It's like
game.
them
Yeah.
coming out with like Pokemon Fire Red like 9 times.
Yeah, and buying every single version of it.
I bought it.
Just to say you got it.
Like Pokemon
You
Ultra
remember Fire
Sun.
Red?
Oh, Pokemon Ultra Sun.
Uh-huh.
I'm working on getting a Pikachu that knows the move Surf.
What have you been playing?
I'm about to beat the Need for Speed Payback game.
That
the
seems like a
newest
game
one.
you would play.
It's awesome. Oh, I kill you in a racing game. I know that for
Yo,
a fact. That's awesome.
That's fine. I just
But
race
that
real
game-
cars.
Real cars
Says the cop.
over it.
Says
yeah,
the
it
cop, yeah.
Yeah.
I go to the drag strip on Bithlow all the time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You
He
just
does
turn on
it.
your
He does
lights.
it in the streets, but he's got immunity.
It's a good game. The only thing I didn't like though, you remember like Underground and those games, how you could like fully customize your car and you
Right.
buy the parts and stuff.
Yeah.
Underground. I played Need
This
for
one-
Speed Underground.
That was awesome. No, this one, what?
We played Underground.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still
Well,
have
this
it.
one, instead of like buying parts to upgrade your car, you buy like like say there's an engine and then it's like got a rating and then it's got a boost is like NOS or brakes or whatever. You just buy cards. That's what they are. They're cards, and then it advances your car. Like
Did
your
you see the
level and
new
all
one
that
coming
stuff.
out?
It's kind of boring.
Which one?
There's a new one coming out. Like the trailer was like a Mustang racing like through the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe,
Well,
maybe it's this one because it's.
I don't think this one's out yet. I think this is like a 2018 release.
Oh,
one
is
or
it?
something like that. It's like
I
a-
don't know.
Well, I was gonna
But
say,
it looks amazing. It's like
It
more of
looks-
like heisting. It looks almost like Fast and Furious. Pretty much.
Okay, yeah.
Was-
This is what this one's kind of. But I was hoping there'd be more cop and
Well, I was gonna
car
say,
chases,
Why, you
but there's
trying to
not
run
so
from
much.
cops?
Yeah, it's easy. Cops are easy to get away from. You know, you just gotta go fast enough.
In video games, yeah.
No, in real life too. You just as long as the chopper's not above you, you're good.
I was gonna say in
I just pulled like an Office, like
I think
from the
that
Office where you look at the.
I think for the Need for Speed games, they kind of do it like the Call of Duty games, where like the different series are worked on by different like studios.
Oh yeah, because
the-
it's
Is
Is
different.
that how they do Call of Duty?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
they have
it's
different
different
studios
names, yeah.
under the same.
So did the same
publisher?
people that made World at War do World War II?
No,
No.
it's the same. It's the same publisher. So like EA,
owns
I think
it.
makes that owns
EA
it.
owns Call of Duty or just owns?
I think it's EA.
Yeah, EA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so,
Wow.
but EA has
Yeah.
different studios within the company.
Yeah.
I
That
mean,
works.
So
I,
diff-
I don't know how you missed the big EA.
That's true on the bottom.
I don't
loading.
buy Call of Duty games.
Yeah, I
No,
don't-
not even
I
on
don't
that,
really play
on the
Call of
loading
Duty
screen.
either.
I play
But,
Battlefield. like a.
but, like-
it's more realistic.
But so like
How do you know what is no realistic is the military? That's realistic.
Yeah,
It's more realistic. He would agree with me that it's more realistic.
No, it's not.
Tell me that Battlefield's not more realistic than Call of Duty.
it's not realistic at all.
Well, neither one of them are necessarily realistic.
I'm just saying.
just went
What's
through
more
puberty.
realistic,
Yeah, I always
Battlefield or
do.
Call
It's
of
not
Duty?
more realistic at all.
But I've been playing Need for Speed.
Yeah.
And like it's got these
That's what I'm
cards.
saying. Neither one of them.
And
are necessarily
I
realistic.
didn't really like the cards thing
But
because it was like
If you had to pick one, Battlefield.
I don't
has
know.
the vehicles,
I
There's
like being able
cards?
to buy.
Construction,
Yeah,
it
it's like a car
has
for
weapons
for your
by name.
upgrades.
It
You
doesn't
buy
have, like, all these,
cards.
like, perks
That's
where
weird.
Now I have like bionic legs and can run on walls and shit like in Call of Duty.
weapons still
Can we could like cut out their audio and we like
Yeah,
the
we could just
silence
have
and
us-
we just have
Yeah.
ours.
You want to?
That would be
Okay.
so funny.
We'll do that. But anyway, like so it's just the cards. But that's only that's that and the cop chases are the only two things that and then the cop chases
Yeah.
are kind of ridiculous because like you'll be way far ahead and then all of a sudden out like most racing games out of nowhere they just come out of nowhere. They're like, "Wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
There's nobody there."
Yeah.
GTA racing's pretty good.
But the looks of the car
GTA?
are
Grand Theft
awesome.
Auto?
The cars look ridiculous.
Can you actually customize the entire car?
Yeah, you can look at you can customize the look of the car.
Like, I forget which
probably
one
one
it
of the
was. I know it was
biggest
for the
games,
original
yeah.
Xbox. You can actually like lift the back
a lot
up,
of people say
change
that.
out
You
the
can't do
tires, change
that.
out the bumpers.
They got rid of that. They now you can
Still
change the
$60 if you try to buy it.
the camber
Like, for
of the
Black
wheels
Friday, they're like
to go out or just straight.
Yeah.
And you can raise or lower the car, but that's about it. They limited customization on that game a lot.
Have you
that
played
kinda
GTA?
sucks. You know what?
GTA
For being a
5 is
cop, you are
awesome.
very rude.
It is rude. That's okay. In
Yeah.
audio, I'll just mute whenever, so you can just hear me.
So
But yeah,
people probably
GTA,
just turn
GTA 5
Unsubscribe.
GTA 5 is like the best GTA ever.
Yeah,
Because
that's
it's like
I was hearing.
it has
great.
everything you. It has
And six,
multiplayer.
they're having a 6. The 6 is coming out.
Oh yeah, I,
I don't
mean
know
they're
how
gonna
they're gonna-
constantly keep doing GTA
I don't
games.
know
I'm
how
looking
they're
forward to Red Dead 2.
I don't know how
Oh.
they're gonna top it though.
I'm looking forward to Shadow of the Colossus, the remake.
Oh yeah, that looks really good too.
That looks amazing.
I never played that one actually.
Yeah, because you're too busy playing stupid Mario games.
Mario's awesome, and you're just mad.
Mario
'Cause you
Odyssey,
can't do it.
you're gonna play that tonight. It's pretty good.
You could be a T-Rex, man.
That's true.
It is true.
it's
With-
hilarious. You take over a T-Rex and just
With a
like
mustache.
wreck stuff.
Take over Bowser at the end of the game.
Everything you take over
You
gets
just ruined it for everyone that's.
It's not gonna matter. He's not gonna play it anyway. 'Cause
Every-
he's anti Mario.
everything you take over in Super Mario Odyssey like gets his goofy mustache, and so it's just this like goofy
Giant-
Mario
T-Rex
mustache
that
on
has
everything.
Huh?
But
T-Rex.
But GTA 5 is awesome. It's like the best GTA
Is
so
it?
far.
yeah,
It
that's
is.
what I
The
heard.
racing,
actually
that's what I was
has
trying
a-
to tell you. The racing in that game is pretty good.
Yeah, well, they fixed a lot of the mechanics because it used to be like
The driving
cars and stuff
used
were
to be
ridiculous. It was
terrible.
horrible. And then there was the older ones. There wasn't really there was a story, but not really. It was kind of hard to follow. It was just random quests you could do. But this one had more of a story. I
Four
felt.
wasn't terrible.
It was okay.
Vice City was pretty
It's-
jumbled.
yeah.
Liberty City Stories was pretty jumbled.
I think Vice City is the only Grand Theft Auto game I've beaten.
Vice City was pretty good.
It was good, but
it was
there's
fun,
no real.
but
The
it was-
story was
Vice
just,
Cities, I think, where they really like broke into like the whole 3D kind of.
No, they
No,
did
it's
that
3.
with Grand Theft Auto 3. That was like that was
Vice City
3D.
was before.
No, it was
wasn't.
after.
It was after.
It was
Wait, Grand Theft Auto 3 or Grand Theft Auto like San Andreas? Is it-
no Grand Theft Auto
San Andreas
3.
was like the
After.
after
That was-
Vice City.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I was getting confused.
Yeah, you young people, it's okay.
I
Yeah,
started
Vice-
Vice City. I
Vice
started
City
Vice
was
City.
almost like a expansion of Grand Theft Auto 3,
Yeah.
but it was it was like a separate game.
And
But
then
how
is
did
he
your-
going? Is he
how
going
did
up
your
north
ba-
with us?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna drink you under the table.
You think that, but
Oh, I will.
I'll surprise you.
I will.
Well,
Shot for
We're talking
shot.
about Mario while you're passed out on the ground.
Oh please, I'll be talking about Mario while I'm peeing on your face.
anyway,
One,
this is
one up this.
This has been Up Down Left Right. You can find me on Twitter at Charles_N_Beck.
You can find me on Instagram on up243.
He needs the followers.
I need a lot of followers so I can get money for just putting pictures up.
You can find me at Dark Ages 57 on Instagram.
And
Do
you can
do
find
you want?
I
Do you
don't
want?
disclose any
That's
information.
fine.
Good, that's
no,
good.
you don't have to.
OPSEC.
find Gabe on the
Gotcha.
streets
Get fine.
patrolling.
Commit crimes. You'll
Bitch.
find
Comment below. Email us at earthgiants@gmail.com, and we're out. Go pee. Just go pee.
Yeah, just go. I thing I just found out about the Switch is,
But anyway, what is?
yeah,
like-
right. No, I was going through I added an SD card to the Switch, and and I was going through my game.
You gotta start over again so I can.
Yeah,
have,
from the top.
So I
You
can
wanna
have clean audio.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Aren't you? Now he's gonna start barking
No,
again.
I'm not gonna-
we need clean audio.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, thing I found out about the Switch.
You said it wrong.